folks, welcome back to Jimmy11. That's my channel's name, Jimmy11. Jimmy the number one, like one something, W-O-N. That's my channel name. Weird, huh? Well, okay, so Jimmy, that's easy. My name's Jim. A lot of folks call me Jimmy. One is because I'm number one, and I don't know why. And I won. I don't know what I won, but, well, I do know I did win one thing once, and that was tickets to the Vikings game. And, yeah, master of caps here. I was at a bar, and I was throwing darts on a team, and it was the grand prize, and I had my hat or my card in the drawing to win, and they called out my name. Greg Coleman called out my name. You know, he was a Vikings guy. I think he was the punter or something, wasn't he? Anyway, he called my name, and I went up there, and I got my tickets to go to the Vikings last game, December 26th against the Ram, a full house, in the Miller Lite suite, everything paid for, food, anything Miller Lite-wise you could drink, and so we went and got these great seats, and I sat next to this guy who coughed all over me, and 3 days later, I got COVID. So I won COVID. The Vikings didn't win the game. Anyway, I digress. Yes. Anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about the 5 things that you can do for your house, or that you can invest money in your house that will give you the greatest return on investment, or ROI. Are you a homeowner in the Midwest looking to improve your property's value? Well, put on your overalls, grab your power tools or your checkbook if you're not as handy as I am, and let's dive into the top 5 home improvements that will give the most bang for your buck, okay? Number 5, we've got entry door replacement. For just over $2 grand, you can make your home's front face look as inviting as apple pie. The return, a mouth-watering 63.7% at resale. Hey, you know, first impressions matter, right? Okay. Walk up to that front door and it's a piece of crap like mine. Well, it's not a piece of crap, but I'll show you. Doors are like first dates. First impressions matter. Sliding into number 4 is siding replacement. For around 20 grand, you can go from shabby to chic, recouping about 63.7% when you sell. Now, a fresh coat of siding makes your house look brand new without actually being brand new. Your house, like a fine wine, only gets better with age. What a nice bouquet. Okay, moving on to number 3. We're stirring things up with a minor kitchen remodel. Just over $26,000. You could spend $60,000, $70,000 easily if you're moving walls or plumbing. But this is just cabinets, resurfacing, maybe new countertops, flooring, new appliances. 26 grand goes pretty quick. You could recoup 68.3% of that. Plus, you get to enjoy your new shiny kitchen. And that, in my case, is a win-win. Driving up to number 2, garage door replacement. Oh boy, I know that's not as sexy as a new kitchen, but at the return of 91% for just under $4,000, who are we to argue? Plus, your car will appreciate the new digs. And finally, our champion at number 1, manufactured stone veneer. For just over 10 grand, you'll be singing all the way to the bank with a whopping 93.6% return on investment.
Wow.
Now, just remember not to go too medieval on it. No drawbridges or moats or, you know, stone castle precipices. A nice manufactured stone front. I did that to my own house. I'll show you that too. And maybe you're not able to do that sort of thing, but it made a huge difference. I think my house is the best one on the neighborhood. Unless my neighbors see this, don't tell them I said that, okay? So there you have it, top 5 ways to pump up your home's real estate value here in the Midwest. But every home has its own charm, its own quirks. If your windows are crying out for love, or your driveway has seen better days, adjust your sights accordingly. After all, your home is more than just a building. It's your biggest investment. So show it some love. I told you I was going to show you my front door, which is a piece of crap, which it's not really, but it's not perfect. I put a new storm door in here, screen door, and so that's very nice and new. But this is the original 50s, mid-century modern door with the 5 or 4 panes in this case. and the sun has been beating on it, so I took it all off, took the windows out, sanded it, tried to get it all to be even, but obviously it's not. It's still a very solid, good door, and it's of the era of this house. But if I put a brand new door in here, would it be an improvement? I don't know. I put new hardware in here. It's not the original hardware, but a new door wouldn't be a bad idea to spend a couple $1,000s. Now, if your home has the big transom windows and the side windows, that $2,000 that I said it's going to cost to replace this door is going to turn into more like $10,000 or more. So that's where I came up with that $2,000. But now let's look at this siding and our stone veneer, which I also did. I mean, it looks beautiful, doesn't it? This is hardy cement board siding. No woodpeckers getting in there. This is a very nice stone veneer. It's not real stone, although you could fool me if you got very, very far away from it. It takes a bit of expertise to do this sort of thing. It's not necessarily brain surgery. It's just work. And I happen to have a lot of tools and a skill set to do that. You might not, but I might know somebody that might be able to help you. And if this is something that you'd want to do to your house, but come along, follow me and see what else I did not do. This is facing the street, which is where the curb appeal comes from. This is facing my neighbor, his garage, and this siding is the old cedar shake that comes with your lovely 50s Rambler here in most of Minnesota and St. Louis Park, and it needs some love, and it's next on the list, so that window could be replaced as well. Other than that, you know, this isn't going to kill me as far as resale for the home. Well, that's my take on the 5 biggest returns on investment that you can do for your home here in the Midwest. According to NAR, the National Association of Realtors, those are the figures, the percentages that they just put out. And it's easy to just let your house go and not repair some of the things that you know are going to be a ding on your property value if you go to sell it. And just keeping up with those things is a real important thing to do because it's your biggest investment, so take care of it. Show it some love. It's easy to just let it go. But when you go to sell it and you want what the other homes in your block or other neighborhood are getting, you're going to have to take some time to show it some love. So if you have a comment or question, or you want to know what you can do to your home, please ask it below. Call us. Our phone number's in the comment section here on my YouTube channel, Jimmy11. And I want other things beside COVID, I think.